What is up, guys? Jake from One Hive here with our next cleanup video. This one is on Hog Attack. Accurazine was the first one to go in on this one. Not the first one on the base, I'm sorry. The first one we're going to look at on the video. This base had actually been hit already and actually absorbed quite a few attacks. There's some others I'm not even going to show because they're a little different. But I guess the reason I think this one gave us a little trouble is people were hogging it. Probably an easier go Laloon base with just such easy 2 air defense, maybe even a third one if you did it right on the hybrid part of the attack, and a lot of stuff on the outside for Loon. So I think it could have been easily Laloon, but it could be Hog too, and they did it. It just took a few tries, and we're going to talk about that. Had a double bomb set there, had a single there, and a single there. And the Teslas were like this. Had one there, one there, one there, and one there. And Accurazine, the plan on both attacks were pretty similar, actually. Just sent a few giants in up here towards this air sweeper to get the CC lure. Once he got it, he brought it down here to the bottom. Whoops, change colors on that. Down here to the bottom, witches, wizards, normal kill squad stuff. And then he sent in 2 golems. He just sent one in here and one in here. Brought some nice wall breakers for this wall, and had the jump spell obviously queued up. He wanted to drop it right in this area, let everything into the core, get to the queen, etc., and get to these double bombs that were in there. The problem happened, he dropped his king a little early. This funnel was not quite created. This collector here was still up when he dropped it, and when he did, the king just went on a walk. Then he tried to adjust and drop his jump spell and sort of put it right here. The king did not take it. It really didn't even come out far enough. So the king didn't take it, but the queen did go down. The CC, the kill squad, his offensive queen, they took the queen out. Then he sent in his hogs. He just did a 2-finger sort of drop in here. First dropping heal spells, had one over here, had one here. It's kind of odd, the skeleton, a few of them were quick enough to jump in here, and one of them actually triggered both bombs. Only took out, I think, 1 or 2 hogs, not many, so that really didn't hurt him as bad as I thought it was going to at first, not getting those golems in there. But really, for what he took out here, I think he could have done it with 1 golem. I think 1 golem could have come in here, tank for this. He'd had the extra hogs because he almost takes it out. I think all that's left is like this archer tower and this cannon. The hogs, as they wrapping around, hit this last bomb and take them out, and the queen's left. I think he sort of runs out of time more so than not clears the base. It was a good attack, but we'll watch it live. You can see it, what happens, and then we'll come back to the drawing board. All right, here we go. A few giants up top, just right there, easy lure. They don't have to take anything out. They just basically beat on that air sweeper for a few moments. The CC troop right there empty. So once they go down, he is dropping his anchor down here at the bottom and moving everything down. You see he just starts with a few barbs, a couple going in, and then he drops his witches, his queen, and a few wizards, I believe, just to get everything taken care of. Right there, the last barb going down. Here come the witches. Boom, boom. The queen, and then a few flanking wizards. So that's all normal stuff. Gonna take it all out. All you gotta really do is wait for that witch to make her way out and get in range of his queen. Right there, she's gonna spawn a few more skeletons, but pretty much under control now. So he's gonna send in his golems. You see them coming in right there. 2 golems going down. Again, I think probably 1 for right there would have done it. But gets it down and then drops the wizards for the funnel. Now, that was good. But right here, you see what I'm talking about. The collector on the right, he should have waited for that to go down. As soon as he drops the king, it makes a beeline towards it. And then again, right here, tries to compensate with that jump spell to bring it in. But those storages, those collectors there, are just too close together, and the jump really doesn't even get out. So that jump does allow his troops to get into the queen, but not into the core of the base. So these golems sort of get landlocked right here. They're not fast enough. You'll see, again, a few of these skeletons sort of make their way through. They're quick enough to take the jump and get in, but these golems are not, and so they just start beating on walls. Right here, the hogs coming in, 2-finger drop. Right here, and just right here, you'll see the skeleton come in, but the hogs are there beating on that Tesla. I think he loses 1 or 2 hogs, not many really. But lost a pretty good wad up there on this single bomb. I think they were damaged from a splash of some sort and then took them out. Maybe the heel was a little bit late coming into there. So he's a little bit short on hogs at this point. You see the queen still up. The witches right there just going down. He drops his last heel spell in a good place. He's had to put it there, but he does have he has the one bomb left to contend with. Had he not dropped the heel there, the hogs wouldn't even have made it to the bomb. So he had no choice, but pretty much when the hogs go down here, it's over. The queen's going to be working on these high HP CC troop, clan castle, and some walls here in just a moment. So pretty much you see 30 seconds left. He's just going to run out of time. He's got a wizard up top working on some cleanup. That's nice. A few defenses left, but really they're not going to... the queen could take them. You know, he had the queen's ability there. The queen could have took those defenses out had she went that direction, but time still was going to be the factor. We'll start to fast forward as the last little bit of time runs out. Only one cannon left. Very good try. I think just lost too many hogs on that one single bomb, and then the king sort of messing up there and probably bringing 2 golems when one would have done it. In my opinion anyways. Let's move on, go back to the drawing board. All right, looking at the map again, Duce is, I believe, how he says the name. I asked him, and I'm sort of forgot what he said now, but I think it's pronounced Duce. That's what I'm going to call him anyways. You guys know how I am with names. He just tweaks it a little bit. He really doesn't, do anything drastically different, just a little different. He sends the same 2 giants in up top, gets that CC lure, brings them down, but he brings them over here. He changes the angle. Witches, wizards, normal kill squad stuff down here, the queen, all of that, and then sends his 2 golems in. Let me change colors for you there. Sends his 2 golems in sort of like this. Just comes in here. He wants to buzz this compartment down. So he gets the wall breakers. You see he brought 4 heal spells. Did not bring a jump spell. Goes straight on right for the queen. And then when it comes to his hog deployment, he does something a little differently. He sends about, I don't know, I think it's about 6, 8 hogs into this area and drops a heal for him. So he's sort of wanting to take this out and sacrifice this group. He knows they'll come up in here and go to that Tesla and trigger those giant bombs, but he's just sort of sacrificing that group and devoting a heal to them to let them get taken out. So the kill squad sort of dealing with this. This little group of hogs takes care of that. Then he comes in over here with this second group of hogs, obviously dropping heals for him. And because he's got 3 heals for these, he just layers them in here. I mean, he's just stacking heals up, letting those hogs stay alive the entire time. The kill squad does its job. This little group of hogs does its job, does trigger the bombs, and gets the easy 3 stars. So just a change of angle, leaving the jump, bringing a heal spell, and sending his hogs in a little bit differently to trigger those double giant bombs. Let's watch him do it, and then we'll wrap up. All right, here we go. Again, same 2 giants up top. Nothing different there. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Gets this easy CC lure, and then again, just changes the angle on where he's going to place them. Brings them over to that 3 o'clock position. Drops a archer, anchored just out of range of that archer tower, so perfect job there. Then as the troops start approaching, he's going to deploy, obviously, a few barbs for distraction, the witches to take care of everything, back it up with the queen, and then I believe, yeah, just an wizard, maybe 2, maybe just 1 wizard there. But takes care of the CC troops very easily. You see the skeletons are getting way out in front of the witches, and here come his golems. Coming in again at this side angle and heading straight for that queen, not trying to cut up through anywhere. The wall breakers go in perfectly, open it up, and you see this nice funnel he's already created, and then the king goes down and left that collector in the middle. I love that. Just right there, a little breadcrumb to take the king right where he wants it to go. That king's I cannot believe we're going to work on that elixir storage. The witches and the wizard took out the queen with the king standing. I mean, that AI is still just a little bit hard for me to stomach. Right there, maybe it was like 9 hogs. But anyways, a few hogs, just sort of almost surgical right there, and drops a heal spell for them. So they get in there and take care of it. And you see the 2-finger drop just coming in strong on the left side. And again, with 3 heal spells left, you see the hogs in the bottom there, going to take care of those double bombs. Just layer in those heal spells in there, keeping them on those hogs. Pretty much just keeping them alive. Nothing's going to take a hog out like that with, there's no bombs. He's going to lose a few, but he's got a pretty good wad, and they are standing in heals basically the entire time. So when that happens, I mean, you pretty much know it. Unless spring traps really wreck you, you know what's good. the heroes are still up. Both of his heroes have their abilities. So you see how clean that kill was, the queen kill. Granted, she was a low-level queen, but that whole side of the base, the golems did a perfect job tanking. Pretty much everything was untouched there. We'll start to fast forward because it's over, as you can see. Still has hogs left, both heroes, which Wizards doing cleanup. Perfect job by Duce. All right, guys, hope you liked it. Hope you took something home from it. Our matchup didn't get set, guys. The one we were working on, the one we've been trading numbers and doing all the stuff that we got to do. We missed. We got some farming clan. We're disappointed. We're a little bit let down, and as much work as some of our guys put into it, I know they're pretty bummed out right now. So we will continue to try to work on matchups, possibly rematch with, or try to search again with them. We got another one that we had sort of set up a date already, so we'll see if that doesn't conflict. Promise you we'll try to bring you some more stuff. I might be a little sparse this weekend. It's my little girl's first birthday, so I will be doing birthday stuff. And on top of that, my YouTube comment section is on the fritz. Like when I go into the section where I normally go through, respond to all you guys' comments, it's like comments from 3 weeks ago that I already responded to. They're on top. There's no place to sort them. Newest first or like that. I'm in talks with YouTube. They're supposed to be putting me in contact with the right department. So if you don't hear from me much this weekend, just sort of a perfect storm. I apologize. I will get caught up on everything as far as comments and all that. Hope you liked the video. Until next time, Jake from One Hive reminding you guys to suck less.